I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl. She will only cause you pain. Don't think she loves you. She don't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Danielle, and today we're going to do a cook with me. It's going to be all focused on Super Bowl. I know Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and there's going to be tons of parties, you know, and there's going to be a lot of food. And I know for myself, social activities, when you're on kind of a restrictive way of eating, kind of give you a little anxiety. So I wanted to give you guys some really good appetizers and snacks that you can make for a party, that you can make for any time at all, that are super Weight Watchers friendly, but so good. So stick around. It's going to be some good eating going on here. I got my husband in the kitchen helping me out before we go. So yeah, stay tuned to the end because the winner of my giveaway will be announced. Is it you? Who knows? Gotta wait and see. All right, guys, let the cooking start. First meal that I came up with is going to be some egg rolls. If you guys follow me on my personal Instagram, I'm gonna go ahead and link it right here. I did make like a homemade like takeout type deal, like Chinese takeout, and I made some egg rolls, and everybody was like, yes, I need to see the recipe. It's also on a cook with me that I'll link up in the eye in the sky, and or what I eat in a day, so look out for it. And everybody was super curious of this recipe. Truth be told, guys, I kind of just went as I, you know, kind of winged it a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and make those. I think this would be a super friendly snack, Weight Watchers friendly snack to have. They're really tasty and they're really low on points. If you guys don't even eat the sauce, like a dipping sauce, you're virtually going to get away with maybe 5 points for 3 egg rolls, and they're going to be whole, so they're going to be pretty filling. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you what we're working with, and let's get to cooking. All right, before I'm just going to go ahead and get my hands washed because I know there's going to be somebody on here talking about, oh, Shane, wash your hands. She's a dirty bird. I went ahead and I picked up these mini shrimp. I did not have those in the original one. If you guys don't like seafood, go ahead and omit this. You don't have to put it, but I figured this would give it a little something extra, give you some protein in there, and it's 0 points. So 0 point shrimp. And I also have a half a bag of the Trader Joe's organic broccoli slaw. That's going to be 0 points. And a half a bag of the Fresh Express coleslaw. All right, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this olive oil spray and I'm going to spray my wok here. This wok I bought from IKEA like literally 10 years ago, and it still works like a charm. So, and I'm going to put it on about a medium heat, and I'm going to let this get hot. If you guys were wondering about the egg roll shells I'm using, these are the ones I got. I went ahead and I picked these up at our local grocer, and they are in the refrigerated aisle where like you buy the produce, so that's where mine were, but by like the tofu and stuff. So for 3 egg rolls wraps, it's 5 points. So yeah, and that's basically where you're gonna get all your points from if you don't want the sauce. I couldn't find I was trying to think of a sauce to make, guys, to find one to make, and there's really no point savvy sauce. I'm sorry to say. So that's what we're going to do. The fillings are all going to be free. So if you want the sauce, you can go ahead and have the sauce. So I'm going to take, I'm going to go ahead and take these shrimp, and I'm just going to put them in here. Those are in there. These are already pre-cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and add my coleslaw in. And then the rest of the broccoli slaw from Trader Joe's, and just mix it all together. So I'm going to add in some liquid aminos. This is just a better option compared to soy sauce, because with soy sauce, I think 1 tablespoon is 0 points, but the more tablespoons you add, it adds up the points. This stays 0, and it has like all of these essential amino acids in there. So I guess in the long run it's better for you too. Yeah, let's do 4. Then I'm going to take some of this granulated garlic and then just give it a nice coating. I like a lot of garlic in my food, so. Alright guys, so this is what the insides look like. I only cooked them for maybe 5 or 6 minutes just to soften the cabbage. The shrimp was already cooked, and just to give it a little seasoning. So what I do is I take, this is what the egg roll wraps look like. You take them on an angle. In this little bowl right here, I just have some water. You take your little spoon here and you place your filling, little shrimp got away, on an angle, just like this, like that. You're going to take your one end and kind of just wrap it and then roll. So then you take your water and you're going to wet the edge to seal it. So there you go. Alright guys, so I have my egg rolls assembled here, and this is how we're going to cook them. I went ahead and I received this air fryer from the company called Avalon Bay, and guys, this thing is the best contraption ever. I've been using it a lot lately, just trying to see, you know, what my actual thoughts on before I went ahead and told you guys, but it is so great. So I'm going to go ahead and link everything below. This particular air fryer, the company just actually emailed me and told me it is out of stock until March, but they have another one on hand, so I'll link that one for you guys below. But if you guys want to get one from this company, I mean, I love it. I don't know how the other one is, but I'm sure it's just as great, but this one works amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this canola, or this olive oil spray, and I'm going to just give my egg rolls a nice coating. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up my handy dandy air fryer here, and I am going to put them coating side down. That's what they look like. This thing is so deep, so this is the max fill line. I mean, you could really pile high some stuff in here. I made sweet potato french fries. I've made, oh my gosh, Leo made like deep fried pork in here, but obviously without the oil, so like a healthier version, but it came out so, I mean, he was even surprised at how good it came out. So anyways, this is how it looks. They're lined up. I'm going to take my spray and I'm just going to spray that side. It's a touch screen, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn my temperature up to 400, and I'm going to leave it at, I'm going to start off with 10 and press on, and there you go. That's it, guys. So this is what it's looking like. You see how they're getting this nice little brown coating. So what I like to do is I'll just go ahead and I flip them over. It's really kind of difficult when you only got one hand. But yeah, so I'm going to flip them over because I want them to get really crispy. I mean, we've all eaten takeout, so we know what it looks like. So yeah, I'm going to flip these all around, and we got like about 6 minutes. We have about 6 minutes left to go, and with this thing, you just put it right back in and it kicks right back on. I mean, I love this thing. All right, and we're done. And this, my friends, is what they're looking like. Don't they look so good? So, I mean, if you like them super crispy, then, I mean, you could obviously cook to your liking, but both sides. You guys see that? Delicious. All right, you can see inside there is the fresh cabbage and the shrimp, and it's nice and crispy on the outside. So for 3 of these is 5 points. If you guys were in the mood for some sauces, I'm going to give you some options. So if you guys like a spicy sauce, you can do like a sriracha. That is going to be 0. If you guys like soy sauce, liquid aminos, that will be 0. If you're like me and you like a sweet and sour sauce, this stuff is delicious, and it is 3 points for 2 tablespoons. So you got a choice. You know, whatever your points are allotted and whatever you feel like doing. So there's 3 different choices to go with a yummy meal. All right, guys, so the next snack I was thinking of is like what I like to eat when I go out and have like really homey type of foods, right? So I love pickles, right? And pickles are 0 points. So I was like, man, what can I do with them? If you guys have ever had a deep fried pickle, you guys would know it is amazing. So this is my idea. I went ahead and I picked up this chicken fry from Walmart For 2 tablespoons, it is 1 point. I'm going to measure out 4 tablespoons and kind of see what that looks like. And then I'm going to coat them in this egg and put them in this Ziploc bag and shake them up, and we're going to air fry them. And hopefully they come out delicious. So I used just some off-brand whole kosher dill pickles, and I chopped up 4 of them. Oh, this thick? I don't know what is that. I don't know how thick that is, but quarter inch thick. So yeah. So what I'm going. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and spray this into this basket here. And then I'm going to take my pickles. I'm going to toss them in there into the basket. Kind of do one of those things here. I'm going to turn it on. Oh, wrong button. 350. We're going to start off at 10 minutes and we're going to see what we're working with. And then you just press, yeah. When figuring out the temperature, guys, I'm kind of winging it. I'm not going to lie. This machine does come with a operator's manual that kind of gives you a nice setting and time range for different types of meats and options for cooking. So there's always that, but I didn't see one for fried pickles. And like I said, this is just, we're just freestyling it right now. And it says for about 2 servings, 2 points each. And for a dip, if you guys are like me, I'm a real dippy I like to dip. So what I made here is I took a little bit of the non-fat Greek yogurt and I mixed in some Frank's Red Hot wing sauce for dipping. And it's really good. The one thing I will say though about this chicken fry is it's spicy. So that's what we're gonna look like. I'm really excited. Next snack we're going to do is going to be like a fried chicken tender. So basically what I have in here is 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts cut up into strips, and it's soaking in 2 eggs that are obviously scrambled. And then I went ahead again and I took that same chicken fry, chicken batter mix, and I put 75 grams. So that is 7 tablespoons of this mixture. I'll let you guys know the point value when I'm done. And I'm just going to go ahead and take them out of the egg and bread them and then put them on here on this plate. Alright guys, remember I had said that this came with a like operator's manual. So at the back end of this, it kind of gives you different meats and the settings and how long you should cook everything. So these are chicken breasts. So it says for about 10 to 15 minutes at 360. So that's what I'm going to do. I went ahead and I placed the breaded pieces of chicken in here, individual, obviously not, gave them some space, and I did spray down the fryer with some olive oil. So I'm just going to go ahead, turn it on, and it says 360, 10 to 15 minutes. Hit play. And here is the chicken tenders. So we went ahead and breaded them with that chicken fry. We ended up using about 9 tablespoons of the chicken fry for 4 chicken breasts cut into slivers. So it slices, sorry, not slivers, but so 9 tablespoons. So for each serving, I divided it into 5 servings. So for me and my family. And when I put it into the calculator for Weight Watchers, it says it's about 1 point per serving. So that I think is really awesome. They're really tasty, nice and crispy. It loves the coating. Is, like I said, it's kind of got a kick to it. So if you don't like the spiciness, they do have like a mild seasoning. But for sauces, I went ahead and I put 30 grams of this HUGHES sugar-free barbecue sauce. I absolutely love that. And for 2 tablespoons, which is 30 grams, is 0 points. And if you wanted more of a hot sauce or buffalo sauce, you can do the Frank's for 0 points as well. So here we go. Tell them, what do you think?
Gum.
What do they taste like?
Chicken tenders.
Like from where?
A restaurant.
They're 1 point.
Like per one or per serving?
So the whole plate is divided into 5, so you could have probably about 5 or 6 chicken tenders for 1 point.
Wow, that's good.
Tell them, what do you think?
Just like with McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Tastes like McDonald's? Would you want mommy to make this all the time? Yeah? Okay. Thank you, family. We really like dips, salsas, and stuff like that. So when I was thinking of what I would like to eat if we went to like a party, or if I had people over, or if I was feeling snacky, I always think of like chips and dip or chips and salsa. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a good option that is super low in points. The same shrimp we went ahead and put inside the egg rolls. So this would be 0. I have 2 lemons juiced. Limes, I'm sorry, 2 limes juiced. A bundle of green onion. Some cilantro. And this is 1 avocado. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weigh it out before we put it in. What we use is this HERDEZ salsa casera mix in mild, a little salt, and a little garlic. So what I do first is I take the green onion and I put it in the bottom of the bowl. I take a little bit of the lime juice just to take away kind of the bitterness of the lemon, or the onion, I'm sorry. Just kind of mix it around. Oh, this sea salt one. Give it a nice coating. I'm gonna add my shrimp. I'm gonna take the jar of the salsa, throw it in here. The salsa is free. We're gonna mix it. Take the rest of the lime, pour that in there. Mix that around. This is pretty much like a ceviche, if you guys ever had it, like a shrimp cocktail almost, but it's like mixed with salsa. You can eat it just like this. I've done that. I'm gonna take my cilantro. I'm gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna take some more salt. If you like a lot of lime, you could add more lime juice, you could add more salt. If you wanted to add some jalapenos, you can do that. I'm going to add in 112 grams of avocado. So that's going to be the only points in this whole dip here. So I could eat it just like this and do like a shrimp cocktail, or you could take some tortilla chips. They have baked options. What I would do is maybe take some pita chips and throw them in the air fryer and crisp them up and use them as well. For this whole bowl, it's 7 points. That's if you eat the whole thing, which I've never been able to do, but if you can, be my guest, it's only 7 points, and that is for the avocado. If you did want to make it a 0 point snack, just leave the avocado out completely. All right, so this is what it looks like in this little bowl. Like I said, you can do the options of different tortillas, air fried pita chips, all those things. So let me know if you guys give this a try and if you like it, because this is a all-time family favorite. And for our last option here, this is, I was thinking more of a dessert option. This is just a big bowl of fresh fruit. We have some cantaloupe, some papaya, and I think a mango or 2 in there. Just something sweet and a little tropical, and you could always top it with a little fat-free Cool Whip and make it, you know, your own. All right, so that's gonna go ahead and wrap up those options. If you guys try out any of those recipes, please let me know. I think they're super point friendly. They're so tasty. I mean, all the kids have eaten them. They all love them. I mean, they were really a big hit, so I think you guys will really like them. And they're really not that pricey either. Sometimes I feel like when you start a whole new way of eating, the cost is kind of killer. But I think this was really reasonable and you guys would enjoy it. So now that you made it to the end of the video, I went ahead and I did a giveaway for hitting 1,000 subscribers. To date, I'm just over 3K. I can't believe it. Thank you guys so much for your support and your positivity, and you're just being such good people to me, and I just want to let you know I appreciate you guys so much. And I went ahead and I went through all the comments and how many people entered, and we went on a number generator and we got a random number. And the person who won is Kelly's Corner. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to message her and I'm going to let her know, and she has, I think I said 24 to 48 hours to, I'll list it below, to go ahead and get back to me, and if she doesn't, then I'll go ahead and I will choose another winner. I'm planning on doing another giveaway at 5K, so let's help me get there, and we'll, you know, give you guys some more prizes. But thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great week. And if you guys make any of these recipes for your Super Bowl party, let me know, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.